All right, what is up, boys? Today is Friday, September 12th. I'm going to be doing a trade recap for you guys. Finally, did take a win for the week. This was my only winning trade this week. I ended up taking a total of three trades, I believe, two of them being break even, unfortunately. And this was a little simple one-to-one win to all-time highs. And this trade was a little different than the majority of the trades I do take. So let's go over what I saw for today and why I did take this trade. So coming into the day, we were obviously really bullish. We had this weekly high, which is also all-time highs in NQ that we hadn't swept yet. That was my TP for this trade. On the 4 hour, we see that um, earlier in the overnight session, we traded into this 4 hour bullish gap, respected it. Obviously, not really seeing much else here on the 4 hour. It was looking pretty ugly. Same thing on the hourly. Just no fair value gaps, nothing. Just kind of stuck in this tight range. But market opened. We did get a open low. We traded into true day open. We put in this bullish SMT here. These 15-minute lows did not end up sweeping London session lows, but that is okay. So we put in this SMT. Obviously, there was no entry. I was waiting for 10 a.m. news to come out, which came out on this candle. But so we had a bullish reaction off this SMT, and we do get our 5-minute CISD. So looking pretty bullish. And obviously, we're really, really close, like 20 points away from all-time highs. So I was just super bullish. There was obviously no confluences for me to short or look for any shorts, and there was no unfilled fair value gaps to look for shorts. Let's go in the 1 minute and see what news actually looked like. So this was the data candle. We kind of traded above data high right away, which I don't love to see. I would like to see it get left unfilled so I can either partial or TP at the data high, but we did end up sweeping it. Then NQ came down. We made a SMT at data low because ES ended up sweeping it out. And then we got this swift 2 minute inversion. I entered on the candle after the inverse, just got a little bit better entry to get my one-to-one to all-time highs. Stopped at the SMT low, 2 minute inversion, and that was really it. So this was a little bit of a different trade. There was not really a high time frame PDO rate in this session. We did have the bullish 15-minute SMT, which kind of validated my bias. And then we did have the SMT with data low, which just kind of put everything together for me. And I was just super bullish coming into the day. So obviously I had no problem taking these shorts. But there was not really a high time frame PDO rate for this. I do always like to either have a fair value gap or maybe like an order block. We did kind of have this hourly order block, but I really don't love it. And we've obviously been trading in it for like 10 hours now. So not the best confluence, but this was just really obvious to me. And in my eyes, still an A plus setup. I've taken a lot of these setups back testing, a lot of similar setups back testing. But if you guys didn't take this trade or didn't see it or were kind of hesitant on it, that makes sense. Like, this isn't exactly the model that I teach, the step-by-step confluences. This was a little different, but the longer you guys keep trading, the more discretion you're going to build in the markets, and you're just going to be more confident in your drawn liquidity, and just finding entries is going to become an easier part for you guys. But overall, everything I needed was here for the setup. That's why I took it. Got a nice little one-to-one. Only took this with one in QCon, risking about $400 on 6 accounts. That puts me at around like $2,500, I think, for this trade. So $2,500 for the week. This was the only win of the week. This week was pretty good. Honestly, I'm not going to complain. It was pretty decent. We did have some days with super choppy price action, but it is what it is. Obviously, a lot of kind of weird news going on in the world this week, but hopefully next week is better. September is looking pretty decent so far. Obviously got Q4 starting next month, so let's crush it, boys. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your day.